I'm Johan Durant, and this is the APTA Tour.
See you in Boston.
Hello and welcome to the APTA Tour. We are live from the Weston Golf Club in Weston, Massachusetts, bringing you the Boston Open Grand Prix, a 2022-23 APTA Tour event, which is the 8th stop on the APTA Tour, presented by Remedy Plus and sponsored by the APTA membership, the APTA national sponsors Paddle Pro and Fusion, and local sponsors including the title sponsor, Discipline Alpha LLC, platinum sponsors Labor LLC, Worcester Air, and the Weston Golf Club, gold sponsors Xenon, Owl's Nest Resorts, and Bully Boy Distillers, and the silver sponsor Narragansett Beer. I'm Lauren Mandel, along with Mark Fischel, bringing you this men's quarterfinal match between the top seeds Johan Durant and Stephen Mitchell, and Adam Morgan and Tyler Frazier.
Hey Lauren, so at the bottom of the screen in the blue is Johan Durant, pretty much universally accepted as the best player in the game. And his partner in the black, Stephen Mitchell. On the top right-hand corner of the green is Tyler Frazier, and his partner in the black is Adam Morgan. And these teams have played some spectacular matches, Lauren, including the match of the year last year in the finals of Philly. So I'm really looking forward to see them go. Chair umpire Peter Espo introducing the players.
Stephen Mitchell. Durant Mitchell won the toss and is elected to serve first. Ready? Play.
Mitchell serves exclusively sidearm. Durant will move it around a little bit. One of the things that's made this match so much fun is that Tyler Frazier is one of the few people in the country that really is willing to play fast with Johan Durant. Everybody else likes to play slow, with the exception of Juan Araya, so it makes for some just fantastic battle. Philly match last year is one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, we all know what Durant can do, but Frazier is also so much fun to watch. So many different things he does well.
And that backhand, his backswing is like non-existent.
And he's improved his forehand.
And Adam Morgan probably drives as many balls as any player on tour. He's just a grinder. He just works so hard.
So consistent and so steady, like the perfect deuce court player.
Great slide from Mitchell. He's such a great positional volleyer. Durant says no more. The transition ball. Well, that was really an impatient swing as opposed to waiting for the right ball, trying to hit the hard egg right at it. It just kind of gave up the net. There's a rare time you see Frazier beaten by the spin. There's that really cool forehand you talked about, Lauren. These long driving points, the question always is how long will Durant allow the play to go at that speed before he just kind of turns the knob up and says, we're going to play a little faster.
It hit him.
40-30.
Durant does that better than everybody else. Not get hit by the ball, well, he's not very good at that, honestly. The volley on the forehand side,
Yes.
he's got such amazing
He
anticipation.
just kind of sticks his paddle down and goes where he wants it to go.
One of the interesting things about this matchup we talked a little bit about before off air is that Fraser Morgan played more paddle than anybody in the country of the top teams. We haven't seen a lot of Durant Mitchell, haven't seen a lot of Burris or Doya, haven't seen a lot of Durant Parsons, who still qualify as a top team. Even Hughes Powers haven't played very much.
No.
And I always feel like the team that's playing the most is usually the team that's playing the best. Most famous bookmaker Michael Montalbano makes Fraser Morgan the favorites today. And Monty hasn't been wrong in, I don't know, at least an hour.
A week?
An hour. I was going with an hour long. Great blitz from Mitchell. Durant Mitchell are not going to let you stand back there and just lob the ball.
No, they're going to take it to you.
And Fraser Morgan like that. That's what makes the matchup so much fun. Just a gorgeous day today. Now the sun's gone. It's almost perfect paddle weather.
I think it is perfect paddle weather.
Okay, Tyler Fraser to serve. Tyler's got a vast array of serves, including that short backswing where the ball just darts hard to the left. Not that any serve is normally effective against Durant. Great rip there. Fraser's got the answer. Great shot from Durant. Completely proven there. That's a serve to get your partner killed.
You gotta really.
I was thinking of ducking behind you there, Lauren.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll protect you, Mark, but especially with a glass window in between us. You see Durant switching over to the egg court. They tend to play him where the most amount of spin is. That's a great athleticism. Goes fast there. I don't think I've ever seen Durant flinch before in the net.
Actually looked uncomfortable on that volley.
Yeah.
Make a note of that, Mark Innes. First time we've ever seen Johan Durant look uncomfortable. Mitchell's just never out of position. I like Fraser's advice. Get up there.
40-30.
Serve is a far cry from the one he hit on the deuce court.
Normally during these matches, which team needs to get off to a quick start, but in this match, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
The teams just know each other well. They played a lot of tough matches. I think they both really have a lot of belief.
And they've gone back and forth in their matches. It doesn't seem to make a difference who wins the first set.
Yep. Impunity with Morgan over there. Not to do with the Fraser back game quite so much. just baited him into that ball, didn't he? Just taunted him.
Oh, jeez.
You were ducking there.
Durant's mad at himself. That was a missed opportunity.
It worked in the head.
Well, yeah,
Wow, it's a
that's a
great,
great shot.
Mitchell. Yeah, from Durant. The thing that's amazing is he never looks like he's moving fast.
No,
He's just where the ball is. Great action.
On your right. You.
What a pickup.
You. You.
Durant. What a groaning out there.
I go.
Frazier scream out mine. There's no question he's the captain of the team. At least that's what he told me before the match. Clock ticking for Durant. Great lob there for Morgan. That was a great overmatch. That just came out of nowhere, right? All of a sudden, everyone's flying around. The transition play is exactly what Durant wants.
exactly what Durant wants.
And we start again.
Yeah.
A lot of teams in the country are really good at, complimenting their partners and knowing where they are. I'm not sure there's anybody better than these two teams.
That was a hell of a point.
They're trying to look there. And that's all you have to do to win a point at this level. It's not much.
What?
30 great shots.
That was a number I was going to use too, 30. Oh. Wow. There's a break.
The level of athleticism on the court is just astonishing. Such great movers. I've seen Durant move his serve around. Looks like he's going side arm to the deuce, and sometimes he goes overhand to the ad. Oh, interesting to see Morgan and Frazier switching in the backcourt. Any thoughts on that one? I haven't seen him do it before.
They want to get that in the middle. Oh,
Throws from Mitchell. That's what we talked about, his positional volley. He's just always in the
Yeah.
right place. What a pickup from Durant.
he's such a good classic paddle volleyer. That backhand all the time.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Yeah, Durant is anything but
No,
classic.
no. Like if you're, just a mortal human being, you could try to emulate
Yeah.
Mitchell's volleys, but you would never try to emulate what Durant does. 'Cause,
Do not try this at home.
yeah.
It's missing a little bit bit to start.
And normally you could see him go through a whole set without making errors on drives. So a little bit of a shaky start for him, as you said.
Big shout out to Mirta Molenveld, a good friend of both of ours, watching in Michigan. It looks like, he was going to lose that point 9 times out of 10, except he doesn't. Hand-to-hand combat. Frazier's on the net. Durant's 3 feet off the net. Gets caught in the forehand volley.
And you like Frazier with anybody else in that
Yeah,
exchange,
he's
you know?
brilliant at that.
Yeah.
Morgan gets caught off balance again, beaten by the spin. One of the huge advantages is Durant is just making every single first volley so that the net's so often. Mitchell volleys real well too.
Ooh.
40-30.
There's that improved forehand.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Rare missed volley from Durant. Volley from Mitchell.
Another missed volley.
And Morgan Frazier.
That's interesting. That was a Steve DeRose cut return.
And it worked.
Man, those balls are so hard to volley because they have
Yeah.
so much spin on them. You really have to open your paddle up. Boy, a lot of action in 3 games, huh?
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, good job for Frazier Morgan getting that game there, you know? I mean, it's no fun to go down 3-love, especially to Durant and Mitchell, and they kept it close.
Well, those we talked about, these teams have played so
Yeah.
many times, and I just have no doubt that both of them believe they're going to win. I don't think that a good start is imperative for either squad. Okay, Adam Morgan to serve. Johan Durant, 1-2, first set. Ryan Parsons lost the first, and it's 3-all or 3-2 in the second. You see that Frazier blitz, which is so effective behind the Morgan driving. It's such a flat ball. It's just right on the net. And Frazier's, one of the best 2 or 3 players in the country blitzing. Look for Frazier Morgan to switch to net. Morgan for the overheads. Oh, Mitchell misses that one. That's his bread and butter right there. Amazing how frequently Durant and Mitchell are at the net. Pick up from Frazier. The ball was coming back at him before Morgan had finished his backswing. Follow through. Hitting him just soft drives.
Which normally you would say is a huge no-no.
Yeah. way that's very effective right now.
I go. I go.
Frazier emphatically calling that ball out. See Mitchell jump on top of the net there, take away the forehand volley. There's just one volley he's going to hit.
That's so good.
Morgan's just not quite as comfortable in the ad court as he is in the deuce. Rarely, if ever, seen him get beaten by the spin. Oh, that's a bad drive there from Morgan.
Got it though. Jeez.
He got behind in the points for that one drive. That ball had to be put up in the air.
Yeah, but it took another great shot to win it. Yeah.
Great slash winner there from Mitchell. Frazier's so active at the net. And this is that one. Just too aggressive. They're playing fast again. We said they like to play fast, but it's just a fine line with Durant Mitchell.
I'll be here. Yeah.
Right from Morgan there. Durant closing.
Durant Mitchell, leading 3-1. First set.
3 breaks in 4 games. Catches him too deep in the court. Gets such a great sense of the court.
Right. You don't want to misjudge that one and have it come back down your throat faster than you hit it, because even for Durant, that'll be a tough volley.
I just think Frazier Morgan have to be at the net more.
Yeah, but how do they get there?
Yeah, well, that's the challenge.
Yeah.
Good to see Durant, and there's a switch in the backcourt again. Durant Mitchell coming in behind every serve, something Morgan has not done. Frazier did a little of. It's hard to get there when the returns are so good.
Get up there.
See Morgan finish that ball up. He was on the wrong side of the net as he chased it down.
And they're getting to these balls, but it's just, they're certainly not in control. Morgan Frazier.
No, they're certainly not. And a lot of misses, and I don't see the strategy of switching in the backcourt. I don't see that's helping them at all. Just a casual cut winner from the service line. A proud partner for the APTA, Fusion curates what's next in branded gear and apparel for your company, your team, or your event. With a team of dedicated industry experts, Fusion curates high-end product selections for customization with your club logo, team name, or corporate identity. We create a stress-free shopping experience with custom online stores and quick custom ordering to get the gear you need now without any hassle. Visit gearbyfusion.com and let Fusion provide you with gear to fuel your brand. First set, Humphreys, Essex Koenig up 4-3 over Bostrom and Philippe Rams. So you're Frazier Morgan, what are you trying to do here, Lord?
I mean, well, look, they're making more errors than we're used to seeing from them. So that would be a good start to cut down, but also like just make these points longer.
Here's with the net, which we've not seen much of them of late. But boy, that overhead is not a sustainable strategy into the Durant forehand.
Only if you want a hole in your stomach.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, like you said, I mean, they got to try to get Durant and Mitchell off the net, but that's everybody's issue when they play them. And, you know, they're just forcing too much.
One of the things we saw in Detroit, Graham McNerney, is he served Mitchell so well that they were able to get the net a lot more. And I think that Tyler Frazier's got that same serve. You saw it there.
Yeah.
That hard serve into the pocket, try and find the side wire first. But we haven't seen much of Tyler Frazier being Tyler Frazier yet. Right, those great blitzes, explosive cuts. There's the switch in the backcourt from Durant Mitchell. Great lob from Durant. Switched over the whole court there. And they got to move it back and forth. Great pick up for Morgan. And that ball must have jumped 3 feet to the side. Oh, and Mitchell just has the answer. Again, perfect positioning. Jumps to his right, takes away the forehand volley. This is one. You see very few errors from Durant Mitchell in the first 5+ games.
Yeah, a few in the game that they lost, but not much other than that.
Serve.
Missed it. Steve Mitchell covered a lot of ground there.
There's a lot of great lobbing. Graham Mitchell really yanking Frazier around. Using the net there.
Sorry, partner. 30-40.
Frustration from Frazier. About to go down a double break if they can't save this one. Not even close.
No, I missed that one.
5-1 first set to Ron Mitchell.
You know, we saw this in the women's match that was just on the women's quarters. Kiro and Medeiros were down 5-1 in the first set. And Brad and I were saying, you know, even if they don't win this set, they just have to play themselves to where they feel like they're in it and they can start up the second set well. And that's exactly what happened. And they ended up winning the match. So this is a good, even though Mitchell and Durant are pretty much throwing this game away.
Mitchell with 2 fast errors.
Yeah, you know, it's good if for Frazier and Morgan if they can feel their way into the set a little bit.
one from Adam Morgan on a total miss hit.
He was helping it over.
You see Durant after that, he's got that same backswing for the roller and then the hard overhead. You saw how Morgan there was kind of dug in and then he was expecting the hard ball and he got the roller and caught him off balance.
Well, that's why he's so effective. I mean, the more your opponents can't tell what shot you're going to hit, the better off you are.
What a transition ball. Durant.
Hey! Yo!
Bail, Morgan, volley, retreat. Somebody gonna go get that? You wanna go get that?
Yeah, very casual.
Great block lob. Mitchell, that's beautiful. You know how he caught that ball early. Morgan wasn't ready for it. Just took him out of position and set up the forehand. After a couple of misses this game, Durant Mitchell had just played this flawless set.
Hey, Morgan Fraser. Durant Mitchell lead 5 games to 2.
And this is, to me, this is the moment, Lauren, when Durant Mitchell are playing at this level. You just got to hunker down
Yeah.
and wait for their level to drop. Because if they're going to play like this the whole match, they're going to beat you. But you need to slow it down, give them an opportunity to make some mistakes, and just hang in there. Similar to what you were talking about earlier in the women's match we just saw.
I mean, this is exactly what happened in the women's match. Now, I'm not suggesting that that's what's going to happen here, but at 5-1 in the first set, they were. I mean, Kira and Maderas weren't winning any points. It was just a blowout, and they just kept hanging in and hanging in and hanging in. It's hard to sustain that level that Anika and Nicolescu had, and their level dropped, and the other team's level lifted, and then it was a match.
Morgan serving, they're going to start out in the I formation. Yep. Yes.
Between the legs.
You see where Durant Mitchell are winning all these fast points. Couldn't win this one, but won the battle.
That is not the kind of point that Fraser Morgan want to play. They had to be like acrobats to stay in that point.
You've seen a few too many errors this set from Fraser Morgan. Several faults. Very brave, Tyler Fraser, or not very intelligent to hang in there as Durant's getting that swinging forehand volley.
If anyone can do it, Tyler Fraser can.
I'd have been running for the hills.
Yeah, well, you and most other people.
What a pickup for Durant.
Again. That time it didn't work.
Yeah.
40.
Well, these are the moments when you wonder how Durant Mitchell ever lose a match.
Well, when they maintain their focus, they don't usually. But here's the thing, right? You feel like Fraser Morgan can win this match, but they have to play really flawless and they can't make a bunch of errors. You feel like if Mitchell and Durant make a bunch of errors, which they sometimes do, they're fine. They'll just steady themselves and they're still in it.
You know, it's all about margins, right?
Yep.
Durant Mitchell has such a large margin. Do a lot of things wrong and still win. Other teams not so much. Looks like Hughes powers it through with a straight set win over Mariah Parsons. Pick up from Morgan. lost every exchange. It seems like they're coming out second at a minimum. Double set point here. That exchange. Yeah, but then Morgan never even saw that volley. It came off of Frazier. That was really his ball. Okay, game first set. Durant Mitchell 6-2. Remedy Plus. 2022-23 APT Tour is brought to you by Remedy Plus. We need that extra boost on the paddle court. We have a great tasting, body fueling Remedy Plus bar and Remedy Plus shot. Fuel your body with Remedy Plus.
All right, Mark, what's got to happen for Frazier Morgan here?
They got to raise their level. They got to make a few more balls. I mean, there's just been too many kind of careless errors from them, too many faults. I mean, you're under so much pressure from Durant Mitchell. They've just given away too many points. And Durant Mitchell is just too good to give anything to. You're going to have to play your best.
Yeah, I think to get back in it, they're going to have to lift their level, and they're going to have to hope Durant Mitchell drop theirs a little.
Okay, so here we go. Stephen Mitchell to serve, start of the second set.
Yes.
Got to see more of the Morgan driving and the Frazier blitzing. I see virtually none of that. It's none of it successful. I mean, that's the engine that makes this team go. It's like three-quarter drive we've seen so much of.
That normally is just deadly because Durant Mitchell just drop it.
Really expect to see Frazier Morgan hunker down now, play some real long points. Oh,
That's not even a speedy Adam Morgan is not catching up to that ball.
that ball was hit from just inside the service line. Morgan gets the leg for it. So there's the strategy, Laura. Just hit those hard drives, have them hit the net, and Durant won't be ready for them. I don't know why they didn't start that earlier.
Brilliant.
Look how close Mitchell gets the net following his serve. Makes that volley almost routine. Getting him into that transition fight. And what wins the point? A soft little forehand that's at about 3 miles an hour.
Right. I mean, the hard one is to get them moving and going in all different directions, and then hit the soft one to the open court. Closed by Durant. Such amazing anticipation.
fake cut. You have that shot right, Lauren, where you
Yeah,
fake cutting the
fake
winner
it,
and cut
uh-huh.
it deep in the court?
But again, whether it's a lob or a drive or a cut, if you can make all your shots look the same, it's a huge advantage for you.
You see some good trying from Morgan, but they're on top of the net.
Game, Durant Mitchell.
And no opportunity for Frazier to blitz.
Second set. Durant Mitchell.
This is going fast. I wonder if Durant Mitchell have like early dinner plans. Because they're playing like it.
But there's still plenty of time here.
Little talk from Frazier Morgan. They better figure something out fast. Like Frazier's going overhead with a big serve to the Durant corner. That's the practice. Oh, they don't want to give that one away.
I think maybe they should come in. He should come in behind some of these serves. I mean, at least try it.
They look lost right now, Lauren.
I mean, how happy are Durant Mitchell? They know they're going to get the net right off the bat. There you go.
Is it okay to apologize when you try and hit somebody? You okay? How do you feel about that, Lauren?
Yeah, I think it is.
Even though you're
You
intentionally
don't
trying
want
to
to
hit
hurt them. You're not trying to hurt them. You're just trying
But
to
there
hit
was
them.
no damage. Hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
The ball was flying. Mitchell had, it was a great shot for Mitchell, but had no intent on making the shot.
Again,
it was all
Mark,
about hitting it.
it's just a courtesy.
I'm not very courteous. You're much more courteous than me.
15-30.
A miss hit there from Durant. I don't want to say this is a must hold, but as Yogi Berra once said, it's getting late early.
Yeah. In the women's quarter that hasn't been completed, it's 6-5 Morgan Sakura in the third set against Shane Sutter.
That'd be a huge win for Morgan Sakura. So of course, dealing with a back injury too, so that'd be really impressive.
This very long three-set match is probably not going to make her feel better.
Well, she'll feel a lot better if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
win.
no, she'll physically.
See how much ground Frazier's covering here. Just being yanked all over the court from Durant Mitchell. Oh, what a volley! Morgan's got it. Oh, this is some action. Here it comes. You hit him? Morgan, it feels like someone's playing with you out
Totally,
there.
totally.
That's kind of demoralizing.
And Durant Mitchell having such fun.
You know, Frazier Morgan aren't having a lot of fun
No,
right
they're
now.
not.
Like a promo video here. Durant puts away his 12th slash overhead of the day. They just look confused right now.
Durant Mitchell right now have an answer for everything.
As we've seen, the margins are so small.
See, when even
You couldn't even
that,
see the ball.
when even that goes in, you know things are going well for you.
That ball just kind of hit Mitchell's
He
paddle.
hit a paddle. He
never saw the ball.
wasn't ready for it,
Yeah.
right? Missed one.
15 all.
Oh,
30,
jeez.
15.
It rains, it pours.
And Morgan Sikora pulled the match out, 7-5 in the third.
Great win for Morgan Sikora. Whoa.
30 all.
Right with her. Hold on. Two serves. One goes over, one doesn't. And it goes overhead. Morgan's had one of the best serves in the country. I'm really surprised he went side on. What a kid for Anybody else would look awkward on that? In his case, not in the slightest. Point for 3 love. Of course, he got it, though.
Of course, well, that was not in question.
Yeah. Mitchell. I'm kind of feeling bad right now for Fraser Morgan, I gotta say, Lauren, because this is less of a match and more of an exhibition.
It's really fun to watch, I gotta say. You want to call Michael Montalbano and ask him what odds he's giving now?
Jeez, what a terrible call. Does that guy know anything about paddle? Durant Mitchell switch sides in like 10 seconds. Well, here's what your Fraser Morgan.
Yeah.
Just
Stop.
Yeah.
Take some time.
Take some
Let them
time.
think a little bit about how hot they are.
stay back, lob everything for a few minutes. There we go, they're staying back.
We go on and on about Durant because of that, but Stephen Mitchell has volleyed just incredibly well.
Right now they're like the bully on the street, just pushing you around. Unless Fraser Morgan finds someone to stand up to him, they could be shaking hands in about 5 minutes. I mean, that was a good drive for Morgan, just missed it.
Yeah.
Right ball,
Yeah.
failed to execute. There's so much pressure being put on him right now. When you watch this match, you wonder how Durant Mitchell will ever lose a match. This is a team that's played him very well the last few years.
I mean, probably the best, right?
Yeah. It's a little bit like Djokovic de Minaur.
For Djokovic, anybody.
Yeah. So few times have you seen Durant Mitchell outside the service box.
There he
Got
thought
a
he
lot
was going to
better.
hit a slash drop shot from behind the service box because why not?
Why? Because why not? Exactly. Wait. Mitchell's got to learn when Durant says, "I've got it." He's got it. Great scrambling from Mitchell. Great overhead from Frazier. That's what they've done. Working with the I'm getting out of here volley.
The drive-by, I'm leaving. He's laughing.
hunker down and hit 100 good lobs.
Out.
Gotta slow the pace down. That lob is too short.
Out.
Oh, we got away with that drive, but that was Laurent working up there. It's not sustainable volleys.
Yeah.
Morgan made the first one, diving off the
Spinning
net.
and diving. Yeah.
That's great, but how many times you can make that? Twice out of 10? 3 times out of 10 if you're lucky? Durant with the cut return.
He is really feeling it.
I mean, that's just a ridiculous shot.
They lead 4 games to love. Second set.
Great cut-off volley from Mitchell.
16 love.
The array of overhead gloves is so amazing. So many different shots. Cut, hard cut, soft cut, hard overhead. Oh, this is the volley there.
15 all.
When the draw came out, I was really excited to see this match.
Well, it's been fun to watch. I mean, it really has. It's not. I mean,
I wonder if you're rooting for Ron Mitchell.
well, or if you just like to see incredibly exciting paddle.
Michael Montalbano reports you the Fraser Morgan or no longer favorite.
Thank you, Monty.
Wow, breaking news. Fraser loses another battle. I mean, it's a really good shot, and Durant just changes his sides. Monty also informs me that today is Saturday. He's a fountain of information right now.
How many outright winners do you think France hit this match? More than you've ever seen on the paddle court before.
In a short match,
Yeah, yeah.
they played 12 games, 13 games. Oh, Mitchell misses that one.
30.
I don't know, 10, 12?
Yeah.
So this is a must point for
Yeah.
Fraser Morgan. Get to Durant. Oh, misses
They
that
got
one.
it. Missed one. 2 in a row they missed.
There you go, a little life from Fraser Morgan. Here tries another cut. Good forehand. That's just a dangerous return there from Fraser. Djokovic earlier. He just does the same thing. He makes the other side of the court so big. So much ground to cover. Brings you in, pushes you back. Pushes you left, pushes you right. You saw all the stress on Durant Mitchell's face there, didn't you?
Help!
Right overhead. Such an innate sense of when you're out of position.
Just not enough time to get out of the way.
Just come back to the lob and just all the lobs are so short.
You're on, Mitchell.
They're under such immense pressure that
Point for 5 love. The one sitting on the net now, you better not hit that soft drive. There's a good lob. Fraser misses the forehand, and it's 5 love. For over 20 years, Paddle Pro has been recognized as an industry leader in platform tennis. The knowledge, expert advice, vast inventory, and ultimate customer service will help any player find the perfect equipment to take your game to the next level. Paddle Pro is the only website to go to carry all platform tennis brands. For more information, go to www.paddlepro.com. So, Lauren, you're down 6-2-5 love to Durant Mitchell, and they're putting the ball away. What are you going to do?
look, I'm just going to hang in there, and if I have to say too good in 5 minutes, I have to say too good. But I'm going to get as many balls back as I can and make them play.
You know, I don't understand why Brad Easterbrook insisted that this was the match to show. I thought that was just a terrible judgment call.
Oh, Mark, I laugh at everything you say.
Volley from Mitchell. This is what happens when a good team feels under no pressure
Yep,
at all.
yes, no pressure, like they're having a nice little practice hit.
Doing whatever they want to do.
Not playing one of the very top teams in the country.
These guys are 5 in the country, made semis at nationals the last 2 years. They're making them look like 4 players.
Off 30.
Wow. How many times have we seen Morgan retreating to the baseline to pick up a ball?
Feels like on half the points.
It's one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen.
I mean, for anyone watching who doesn't know, Fraser and Morgan have beaten Durant and Mitchell. And they've played them very close.
Last time they lost to him 7-6 in the third, that amazing match in Philadelphia. And that brings us to 5 love, 40 love, a place you never want to be. I unfortunately have some experience with that. Triple match point against Fraser Morgan. Morgan Fraser's able to duck under that one, and they save one. And there it is. Game, set, match. Durant Mitchell. 6 love. Oh,
And rarely do you say a 6-2 club match wasn't that
it wasn't that close. Actually, the scores might be closer than the match actually was.
close. Right. It was an amazing display by Durant Mitchell, and there's just not a lot of whole else to say about it.
Yeah, I think that wraps it up perfectly for us, Lauren.
Yeah, so that's a wrap. We'll be back at 5 o'clock with the women's semifinals. And That was fun, Mark. It was quick, but it was fun.
For everybody, except Fraser
Yeah,
Morgan.
Fraser Morgan, yep.
High performance never tasted this good. Chocolate, berries, cinnamon, agave. Fuel your body with the shot and the bar. Now available in a deliciously energizing power pack. See how much farther you can go with Remedy Plus.
Hi, my name's Johan Durant. Today I'm going to show you my drop shot. Most people, when they ask me about the drop shot, think of the complicated shot with spin. It's really a very simple shot. Performing the shot is the easy part. Reading the game and getting to a position where you can execute it is the hard part. So ideally, 3 things I want to concentrate on. One is I want to read a pattern of what my opponent's doing. So I got to know that he's going to hit a weaker shot that I can take advantage of. Normally, I'm not going to be on the net. I'm not going to be sitting there because I'm vulnerable for a lob. But if I can read bad drives from my opponent or shots where their back's turned to me, that's when I'm going to move up. Second one is I want to get to the net in balance. I do not want to be moving when I hit that drop shot. It's going to be very difficult to diffuse the pace. And the third thing is, if the ball hits my paddle loses the collision. So if a ball comes, I want my paddle to go slightly backwards. If my paddle goes through or stops there, the ball's going to explode off my paddle a little bit. It's not going to work as effectively. I would start here, I'd move in, be balanced, and then I just lose the collision. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. A few quick takeaways for you. Try to make sure your paddle loses a collision. You're balanced when you're at the net, and if you want to get real fancy, you can sometimes with that same swing not hit a drop shot but push it deep, and that's going to be very effective and less predictable. See you on the paddle courts.